This is Conversation of the Birds, a story set to music. New chapters released weekly. Written, composed, and read by Jamie Holcomb. You're listening to an interlude. Our birds have suffered a heavy loss. A solemn night settles upon them, along with some heavy thoughts. As they turn to contemplation, let's visit our birds and hear what they make of their experience thus far. Let's listen. That night, the birds flew by the light of the moon over a stretch of blue grassland. Distant woods bordered this plain, and from the edges of those red oaks and cedars, in dim confusion, the bats watched their contemporaries' flight. In the grasses, mice stalked on tiptoe, listening to the flutter of feathers and fearing the worst. Indeed, as the darkness had progressed, the snowy owl, the weirdly whiskered nightjar, and the other goggle-eyed birds that thrive in darkness, this company of night watchmen had taken the lead in the flock of pilgrims. "Sleep," said the hoopoe to the snow owl flying ahead of him. "We have to rest." She hooted her agreement, and very soon that white-winged wanderer was tilting towards a swirl of tree line, a row of cedars that curled into the grassland. One by one, the birds arranged themselves in these treetops, annoying the squirrels already nesting there, bringing fear and excitement to the moths and spiders and other curious creepers surprised by something out of the ordinary, the arrival to their secluded woodlands of nearly 40 migrating birds of every type and family. While the birds who thrive in daylight turned into the privacy of dreams, those night birds sat up thinking. The snow owl, the barn owl, and the little bug-eyed nightjar had roosted together on the top of a tall cedar. Now they discussed recent events. "I'm hungry," said the nightjar. He trilled his insectile summons. "Oh, the moths are ripe this season." "Yes," said the snow owl deeply. She drummed a staunch talon on the shedding cedar, stripping splinters in idle contemplation. "The moths and mice, what adventures must they have?" The blank stares of the barn owl and the nightjar encouraged her to continue. "Imagine, as I have just been doing, somewhere in those grasses a company of 40 or so rodents. Vermin of every variety are out in the bush undertaking a quest for, say, the silver rat." "What's that?" said the barn owl, and she smacked her lips. "Why, that's the king of rodents," said the snow owl. "Imagine them scurrying plumply between the stalks of grass when we descend on them. Are we any different from the dogs?" "Of course," said a voice from below them. The pink plume popped up, and the hoopoe flapped to join the three night birds. "How?" said the snow owl. "Because," said the hoopoe, "we are looking for the smurg." The snow owl smiled, but so were the mice, perhaps. The wind that shook their boughs seemed to laugh. "Well," said the hoopoe, "the dogs were not." This has been Conversation of the Birds, a story set to music, with new chapters released weekly. Written, composed, and read by Jamie Holcomb. Produced by Supermoon. Join us next week for our next installment. If you'd like to check out more from Supermoon, visit us on TikTok or at our website, gosupermoon.com. That's GOSUPERMOON.com. The quest continues next week.